and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Knicks with the possession here. Outside Brunson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton goes. And he buries his first look.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Now here's Brunson. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brunson. Randall on the screen. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Knocked loose. And stolen by Brunson. Hield against Barrett. Here's Randall. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
Indiana on offense. 4-point game. And Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Graham.
Oh, yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Here's Brunson. Following the bucket by the Pacers. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Lets it fly. Smith passes to Turner. Smith right side. Now here's Halliburton. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Barrett, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. To the middle. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Barrett with it. Halliburton picks him up. For 3, Randall. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Pass to Smith. And here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. Offensive rebound. Here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Inside. A nice shot by Grimes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Smith inside. Checked by Randall. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Halliburton outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hield. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 4. And back to the start of this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the floor for New York. Up forward, it's Barrett and Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Indiana trailing here. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Halliburton against Brunson. Outside Hield. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield against Barrett.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Randle, good.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Here's Barrett, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you could do to stop that.
Now Halliburton. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That one a little long.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Halliburton with the ball. There's a screen by Turner. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The 3, Barrett. Knicks keep it alive. Second chance effort. Robinson drops in the layup for 2. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Brunson misses. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Healed on the wing. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Nembhard. With the crossover, got a piece of it.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
Clock at 2, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Unable to get that one. And Indiana will come the other way. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Releases. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Halliburton on the wing. Up top, Smith. Check by Randall. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Pass to Heel. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hield's got his first points in this one. Here's Grimes. To the right side. The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
18. The Knicks. 21.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Julius Randle has been sensational.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Taylor in at power forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers. McConnell outside, on the take. It's Duarte on the wing. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected.
Boy, aggressive defense from top and right on the pipe. Send it back.
6 to shoot. Goes back up. Blocked again. Quickly outside to the inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Duarte. Stolen by Quickly. Fast break, New York. Here's Hartenstein. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the basket by Taylor.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Knicks with the lead. And stolen by McConnell. It's rebounded by New York. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Mathurin. It's Dorte on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. Here's Taylor. Here's Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked! Now here's Rose. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man, is creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
McConnell against Rose. Here's Taylor. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Quickly. In transition, here they come. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Reddish.
2 minutes.
Here's Toppin.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Down low. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And now a 7-point Knick lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
McConnell against Rose. Here's Mathurin. And he banks it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The steal. Now the Pacers on the move. McConnell from outside. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Rose up top. He's marked by McConnell. It's picked off. In transition, here come the Pacers. And it's stolen by Rose. And they're on the run. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Rose against McConnell. Rose grabs the board.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, got a piece of it. McConnell with it. Now Quickly defending. Here's Taylor. Back to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5. Rose outside. Inside. Here's Toppin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks, up 6. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Randall with a steal. Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Shoots. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson defending. Here's Nembhard. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Halliburton, pass to Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
Pass to Grimes. Left side Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randle. Clock at 6. Back to Brunson. From downtown. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. Outside for Halliburton. Counted from distance.
Halliburton is a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Hield passes to Turner. Robinson with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the inside. Grimes. And the powerful one-handed slam.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Top and feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Back to Hield. Pass to Turner. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson defending. And here's Hield. The 3. Randle pulls down the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Grimes. Outside Brunson. Here's Grimes. Back to Toppin. Wing shot on the way. That one doesn't drop. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Robinson with a steal.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Knicks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mitchell Robinson.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Randle. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Smith finds Heel. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Inside.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Here's Wright. The rebound by Halliburton. To the wing right side. Here's Nembhard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Hachimura. If you know about Indiana, the Pacers are a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Nembhard, the pass to Smith. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Outside for Beal. Halliburton with the steal. Down low. Low block shot on the way. Nembhard. Shot is good.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Right against Halliburton. Outside Beal. The pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hachimura. Good on the triple. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Out to Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Nembhard, the pass to Heel. To the inside. It's stolen by Hachimura. Inside. And the rejection by Smith.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Poked away. Beal with the steal. Here's Hachimura. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Smith, the pass to Halliburton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year. Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Beal taking his time here. And again, Washington no good. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Here's Nembhard. Boom, he shoots it straight down.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Right outside. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good work defensively by Turner.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Nemo. Halliburton for three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Washington trailing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Beal. Nembhard grabs the board.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And stolen by Wright. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers out in front, up by 2. And the second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair forward. And it's Wright in at the point guard.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Beal with it. Halliburton picks him up. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target with his 3. Pacers leading by 4. Hield outside. Passes it to Nemo. Out to Smith. Now Halliburton. Back to Turner. Halliburton outside. And it's Wright sending it back.
Well, he's got such length at 6'5" in the backcourt. Perhaps surprised the shooter there and came up with the block.
Outside Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Halliburton. Here's Turner, who's back up. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Wizards shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Right, the pass to Beal. Now here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Shots good by Turner.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Right, dishes to Beal. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Hield gets to Turner. Turner with a screen on Beal. Going inside, and it's good. 2 points. And now a 4-point Pacer lead.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Right, the pass to Beal. Shoots the 3. Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Turner. And man, is this team on a roll right now. A defensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hill.
Halliburton kicks to heel. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Skijesss. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Turner. That's a 2 from heel. Skijesss with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And change shot, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. He kicks it to heel. The pass to Smith. Back to heel. The layup missed. Wizards trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside for Beal. Cranes the three-pointer. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. And thanks for the great interview, David. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
Got T.J. McConnell, and it's Duarte in at the 2. That's the Pacers' 5. Morris against McConnell. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Indiana leading by 3. There's Bitadze. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Morris finds Gafford.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
At the line for 2.
No luck that time either. And for the Pacers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Over Kispert, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
The mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. All right, folks. Once again, give it up.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Here's Gafford. It's not going to go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Mathurin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Martin passes to Gafford. And they get it. And Gafford throws it down.
The assist.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Out left to the wing. RJ passes to Mathurin. Bank shot, no good. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Passes Duarte. With the drive. And he goes in for the double.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There's the pass to Mathurin. Pass to Duarte. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Barton kicks to Gafford. Back to Barton. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Kispert. Defense is right there. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Here's McConnell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one is no good. Bitadze the pass to Taylor. Another shot. Bitadze can't hit. Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Morris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
So the Pacers called timeout. Their first of the game.
Now at midcourt. Your Pacers bring to the game too, everyone.
47 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's McConnell. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Pass to Kispert. It's Barton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Twelve seconds left to play here in the third. And there's the pass to Duarte. And there's the drive. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Pacers out in front, up 3.
Your Pacers, you dance team.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wizards trail by 3. So on the floor for Washington, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Kispert. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Beal. Pass to Hachimura. And Beal kicks to Hachimura. And he drives in. Shot clock at 6. Beal with it. Rebound by Smith. Healed outside. Here's Nemo. short that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Beal the pass to Hachimura. And it's sent back by Turner. And here's Halliburton. Smith with a screen on right. Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Nemhard. Turner trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Out to Smith. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense right on him.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
And the layup is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Halliburton with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
This is how you carve up the defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Halliburton against Wright. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. He takes it in, and Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Porzingis sets the pick for Wright. Outside for Beal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Banked in off the glass.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Halliburton against Wright. Smith the pass to Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Now here's Hield. He's covered closely to the middle. Here's Smith. Here's Smith with the stop.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Right, looking around. Outside for Beal. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pacers leading by 3. Smith outside. Hield outside. Halliburton outside. Beal with the steal. Passes it to Avdia. Wizards passing it around.
And you can't get a better bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Hield gets to Halliburton. Pocket 6. Nails the tray.
He just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top.
Thank you, David. Kicks it to Hield. Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. Smith for 3. can't connect. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now Washington's starting 5. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. Wizards on D. Brunson passes to Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10. The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Yeah, that one's good. And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA, but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Now here's Brunson to the middle. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Beal outside to the paint. Here's Wright. Knocked loose. Out to Hachimura. And another shot. Pass to Porzingis. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Now here's Randall. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, that's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Wright. Beal right side. Brunson with it. Now Wright defending. Down low. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Such a good job by Robinson to use his arms and alter the shot on the inside. Getting inside the head now of the offense.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Drops in the layup for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Pass to Grimes. And the Knicks miss again. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 5 now.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Here's Grimes. Outside for Randall. The 3, Barrett. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Right outside. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson finds Randall. The three is up. Brunson misses. The Wizards have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Hachimura. And Grimes pulls it down. It's stolen by Wright. And the whistle blows on a backboard violation. Went over and back. "16 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Beal right side. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
It's good if it goes. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Wright in at the 1. Now for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Down low. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's New York now. 6-point game. Brunson passes to Robinson. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
So accustomed to carrying the load offensively every night, so Beal picking up 2 in transitions to help.
Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Right up top. Out to Hachimura. Beal outside. There's the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And Bradley Beal making it look effortless right now.
Here's Grimes. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's stolen by Wright. Hachimura finds Beal. He gets it in there. And now it's an 11-point Wizard lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Randall, a screen on Wright. Brunson passes to Robinson. Out of bounds. It would be Washington's ball. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
4 on the clock. Hachimura, the pass to Porzingis. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Hachimura's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Brunson against Wright. Outside for Randall. Over Hachimura. Pass to Grimes. It's Barrett on the wing. Pulls it. And the Knicks miss again.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. Here's Brunson, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Pass to Hachimura. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now Wright. Back to Beal. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Pass to Hachimura. He can't hit that time. Randle with some nice D. Brunson passes to Randle. Fires for 3. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. All alone on the break for the finish. And then Beal with the dunk.
And Beal with the pocket pick.
The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Robinson, a screen on right. Brunson passes to Barrett. And stolen by Porzingis. And Beal puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Grimes from the arc. The shot won't fall. Here's Beal. No good on the buzzer beater.
Like watching Randle get down, use that frame, and use those feet to...
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Morris against Rose. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Morris. And here's Barton. And the shot goes. Barton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Will Barton actually showing signs of strength, willing to take those shots. You know, the defense is all over him. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's off on the first. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple of seasons.
Here's Toppin. Wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Pass to Barton. Now here's Gafford. And the A dunk by Gafford.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Toppin. Barton pulls it in.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Kispert. Barton outside. And the layup is good. Barton's got 7 points.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Reddish against Morris. Oh, Morris with a steal. Now the Wizards in transition. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Gafford's got 5 points now in the quarter. Toppin with it. Banked it in off the glass.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Morris against Rose. The kick out to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kispert. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Toppin, a screen on Morris. Rose, the pass to Toppin. From deep. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Barton outside. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:24 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gafford grabs the miss. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
A new lineup here for New York.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Grimes. And here's Brunson from the arc. Barrett can't hit. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Barton. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, Robinson with a block. Will it go? And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Corey Kispert. First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Randall.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game. This guy just doesn't back down.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
He hit it! Great shot! Whoa! And so it's the Washington Wizards. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Wizards, Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the 1. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact. Rolls there. Does a nice job on the finish.
Hachimura outside. Three-pointer, Beal. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Barrett. Randall outside. There's the triple. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
From behind the arc. That one is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's Brunson. The shot comes out. Now Washington takes it the other way. It's deflected.
And Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
The Wizards have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Right, the pass to Beal. And another miss by Washington.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. But he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Beal, right side. Over to the wing. Hachimura from long range. Knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And here's Wright from the arc. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
For 3, Randall. Wright with the board. Wright's got 4 rebounds now. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Hachimura outside. Back to Beal. Right outside. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Sure, from three-point range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
A minute 37 left in the 4th quarter. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Brunson passes to Barrett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Bradley Beal.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Wright, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Beyond the arc. Out to Hachimura. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Pulls up on the wing. It's good. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Beal. Right, the pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Barrett. Brunson against Wright. And he lobs it up to the rim. Big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And Beal puts up a deep three. No good. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Turner. Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nemhard in at the 2-gun.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Grimes. Down low, here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Brunson against Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Nemhard. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese. Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Here's Halliburton. The Knicks making the shot. The pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Picked away. Hield with it. Picked up by Barrett. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Indiana. The Knicks have gone 4-4 to start it, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making the shot. Hield with the bucket.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Here's Grimes, covered by Hield. Shot by Grimes, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Halliburton passes to Smith. That shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Randall outside. It's good.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now, here is Halliburton. 10 points for him. Smith for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. For New York, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And Randle throws it down.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Halliburton for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Halliburton's got 15.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he can wind up with a crazy number of 3s today.
Now, here's Barrett. No points in the game yet for him. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Halliburton for three. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson, and he lays it straight in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority. Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority. Sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Julius Randle getting it done for the New York Knicks. He got the double. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Smith out there with Hield. Turner is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton drives in. Kicks it to Turner. Here's Nembhard. On the rebound, going to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
To the middle, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Grimes passes to Robinson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 5. Stolen by Brunson. Inside. And that basket is going to count. Goaltender. And yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called,
the previous play is under review.
Conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Now, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Brunson against Halliburton. Barrett for three. That shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Nemo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. And the Pacers call time here. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. Nembhard's shot is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Grimes passes to Robinson. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Halliburton. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
1:05 left now here in the second. Handle a screen on Halliburton. Runs in the pass to Grimes. Barrett for three. Up again. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. And the Pacers another three.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Brunson scanning the floor. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
So he gets them both. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Halliburton outside to the paint. Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
76% from the line a season ago.
Quickly finds Toppin. That will count. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a score.
The Knicks, 37. The Pacers, 44.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pacers leading by 7. Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Reddish. And it's Rose in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Passes to Duarte. Pass to Mathurin. With the drive. Out to Taylor. Takes a three. And the Pacers another three.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Toppin with it. Taylor's there. And that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Duarte passes to Bitadze. It's stolen by Reddish. There's the pass to Toppin. Can't get it to fall. Pacers leading by 10. Taylor kicks to McConnell. And Indiana, another three.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And the basket by Rose. Rose has got his first points of the game.
And that's simply about feel, right? Derrick Rose in pick-and-roll situations has such a good feel for the right decision.
Here's Duarte quickly covering. Taylor passes Duarte. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. Rebound by Rose. Knicks trail by 11. And here is Toppin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Reddish.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Pass to Mathurin. To the inside. And a fast break now for New York. Toppin can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 12. Taylor passes to Duarte. Shoots. Taylor against Rose. Here's Duarte. Off target from three-point range. Rose dishes to Reddish. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
Passes it to Mathurin. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Quickly. Rose passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Taylor's shot, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Toppin can't get it to go. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Mathurin, headed by Reddish, and it's Mathurin missing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Reddish with the slam.
That's just good awareness from top and willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Over to the left wing. Here's Taylor. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Taylor's got 10 points here in the second half.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
On its way from Rose for 2. And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better games. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Smith is out there with Heel. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Outside for Halliburton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Halliburton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. Halliburton with the steal. Healed the pass to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. It's going by Heel. Turner finds Smith. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Turner with the steal. It's stolen by Barrett. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Turner with the steal. Halliburton on the wing. He's defended by Randall. That's a 2 from Heel. It's rebounded by Barrett.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Robinson finds Barrett. Knocks it loose. Turner with the steal. One-on-one here. Fires from the wing. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Randall surveying the D. It's deflected. It's going by Heel. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Brunson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers leading by 19. Halliburton kicks to Heel.
Blocking foul called on R.J. Barrett. 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Robinson a screen on Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner, and he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brunson. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got that one up quick.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
The offensive foul is charged to Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd. 16 foul.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson the pass to Randle. New York moving it around. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep. Randle grabs the board.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton with the steal. It's tipped. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the...
Wizards off the tip. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does. The VA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Beal, no good. Pass to Smith. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter, 3-pointer. Beal drills it from deep.
Woo, the air is thin out there. I mean, Beal is a very accurate deep shooter, and that forces defenders out or they'll pay. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Abdia. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hield. Smith against Wright. Smith passes to Hield. Beal left side. Here's Porzingis. Count that one. And Clark, the teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Wright. Fires the three. And the Wizards with another three.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
And a foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Wright. Out to Beal. Launches it. He drops it from range. Beal's got 6 points.
That is room service delivery from right there. For the sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Heel. Here's Nembhard. For three, Smith. And he can't get that one. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter of the game. Hachimura, pass to Porzingis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by the Wizards. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender. The versatility to cover inside and out.
Now here's Wright. Hachimura finds Beal. Out to Hachimura. It's Avdia on the wing. Up top, Beal. He's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far. And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 1:07 left in the first. Here's Halliburton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Right, pass to Beal. The 3 from outside the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
No good on the triple. Washington has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Avdia. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Wizards. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Indiana trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Well, he's got such length at 6'5" in the backcourt. Perhaps surprised the shooter there and came up with the block.
It's Beal on the wing. He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wizards up by 8. Stay with us now as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land. You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Beal to pass to Hachimura, right outside. Shot clock at 6. Beal left side. He missed it. Now 3 for 7. To the inside. Here's Smith. Hachimura with a rebound. The Wizards with a lead. Beal outside. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Slick feed by Beal. Taking advantage advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Here's Halliburton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Now here's Beal, tightly guarded. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Beal. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Beal outside. Out to Hachimura. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Smith finds Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. With the crossover, and he lays it up and in.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the basket by Beal.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Pass to Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Washington's shooting at about 44% so far. Halliburton against Wright. Hachimura, right side. Here's Avdia, guarded by Heel. Out to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And that's good. Hachimura for 3. Hachimura's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
And Clark, Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA, and that's for a really young player. I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
To the inside. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 11.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Right, pass to Beal. Back to Wright. It's Avdia on the wing. Rebounded by Hield. For Indiana, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The game now all tied up. He's got 13.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Hachimura in the post. Tie game in Washington. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Will Barton. And it's Morris in at the point. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Dorte, good on the short little jump shot.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Washington trailing. Morris outside. On the take. Pass to Kuzma. Morris outside. Three-pointer, no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a solid 47%. Here's Taylor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 4.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now a timeout called by Washington. The Wizards shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Morris against McConnell. Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. No good there. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Duarte. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 6-point Pacer lead. Now Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now here's Barton. Back to Morris for 3. Pacers with a rebound. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Barton. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. Looking to win the run. Gafford with the bucket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Here's the Taze. Here's Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Gafford. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton. Here's the Taze. McConnell outside. Here's Matherin. 5 to shoot. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. He's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morris outside. Pass to Gafford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Indiana
Great
foul.
job drawing the
Go
foul
Rebels.
and almost converted the shot as well.
Personal foul.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
He hits the second from the line. The Pacers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Vitase. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Washington's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Morris passes to Kuzma. Into the lane. And here's Kispert from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Indiana has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. It's Dorte on the wing. Pass to Taylor. Back to McConnell. Here's Matherin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dorte. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Washington. Porzingis has checked in for Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Avdia, he's checked in for Barton. And Wright subbed in for Morris.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Batase. Back to McConnell. Can't get it to fall. And the Wizards shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Kispert. Back to Hachimura. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Hachimura's got 8 points.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Pass to Matherin. Outside for McConnell. From about 19. Offensive board.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And stolen by McConnell. Now the Pacers on the move. Pass to Taylor. McConnell outside. It's Dorte on the wing. Outside for McConnell. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle ovation. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Dorte out there. And it's Taylor in at the 4 spot. Dorte. And it's off from 3-point range. Washington trailing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Hield for 3. Washington with a rebound. Hachimura outside. Porzingis passes to Beal. Knocks it down from distance.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Pass to Smith. Halliburton with the ball. Hachimura covering. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. it go from deep. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Smith. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and got them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Wright. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Indiana leading. Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. The three. They get it again. To the left side wing. Now here's Turner. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Here's Halliburton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Hield finds Smith. Back to Hield. From the top of the key. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Takes a three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He hits the first one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Now here's Turner. Defended by Porzingis. Hield passes to Halliburton. From deep. Offensive rebound. Turner. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. From downtown. Doesn't go that time.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura outside. Beal from outside. He connects. And that one brings them within 1.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Beal puts up a deep three. Can't knock in the three. Oh, got a piece of it. Avdia from outside. He's off from three.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
This support is represented.
Interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Outside for Beal. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Back to Barrett. The three. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Nice D from Barrett.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Hachimura with it. Robinson picks him up. Hachimura, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Out to Barrett. Lets the three fly. New York, no good that time either. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Avdia can't hit. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Hachimura. Beal against Randall. And finish off by Beal.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now here's Wright. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And that one's good. Wright.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season. And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
Now here's Wright. top, Hachimura. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Avdia with it. Picked up by Parrish. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. Just 2 to shoot. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now here's Wright, following the miss by Julius Randle. Offline with his 3. Got a piece of it. Here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brunson against Wright. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Grimes passes to Randle. Hachimura grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Avdia. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far, that's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement. That's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for him. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're part of history.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Here's Wright. No good. Shot missing. And New York will come the other way. To the paint. And then Randle slams it in.
Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
Outside for Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Takes it inside. G.A. he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Now, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Here's Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Randall a screen on Beal. Randall passes to Grimes. Back to Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Beal with the steal. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Robinson a screen on Hachimura. Randall passes to Robinson. Wright against Brunson. And Wright kicks to Beal. Into the lane.
Man, how good was Beal's pump fake? I jumped out of my seat.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Brunson with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Looking to end the run. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Robinson.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
And Wright kicks to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Here's Beal. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Wright dishes to Beal. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How do you do that?
Now the pass to Grimes. 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And Washington going with the whole new group here. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Morris passes to Kuzma. It's Barton on the wing. Offensive rebound. Knicks trail by 15. Inside, it's stolen by Morris. In transition, here come the Wizards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Down low, here's Quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Reddish. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of it. Thanks so much, David and Wilt. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quick. Then it's Reddish. And it's Hartenstein into the center, locking down the middle.
First team foul.
Here's Quickly. Rebound by Kispert. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Gafford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Kispert kicks to Gafford. Martin surveying the floor. Here's Kuzma. And the layup falls. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Morris inside, working on Rose. Martin from outside. Here's Gafford. That one falls. Gafford's got his second bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Morris outside. Kuzma outside. Off target with his three.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Rose, no good. Wizards leading by 17. Kispert with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Quickly against Barton. Kuzma left side. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Rose, no good. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Kuzma outside. Back to Barton. Wizards passing it around. Here's Gafford. Toppin pulls it in. Knicks trail by 18. Driving the lane. Reddish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
At the line for the Knicks.
And he sinks the second. Wizards leading by 17. Morris passes to Kuzma. And here is Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Rose against Morris. And stolen by Kuzma. And here's the break. Kispert, the pass to Gafford. Banked in off the glass. Gafford's got 8 here in the quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Rose in the post, covered by Morris. Here's Hartenstein. Count it. Hartenstein's got 7. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Rose against Morris. Gispert, no good. Knicks trail by 19. Inside. Here's quickly. It's deflected.
And how about Kuzma? The defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Barton outside. Out left to the wing. To the middle. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Now, Kispert. He kicks to Barton. Over Reddish. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis, the post pair for. And it's Wright in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Hachimura finds Wright. Here's Porzingis. Outside, Beal. Avdia with it. Picked up by Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Beal, the pass to Wright. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Washington. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. From deep 3-point range, Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Wright with it. Brunson picks him up. Hachimura the pass to Porzingis. Beal from long range. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Wright looking around. It's to Porzingis, and they're able to recover.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And down in the low post, they've had some success as well, winning a lot of points off of that physical ground and pound game.
Here's Randall. Washington with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside, Beal kicks it to Avdia. Back to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Brunson against Wright. Porzingis with the block.
and shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Remaining in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
Avdia kicks to Hachimura. He dishes it to Beal. For three. Randall grabs the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Right against Brunson. Right, the pass to Hachimura. The three. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Porzingis.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Good on the bucket.
Assisted by Jalen Brunson.
And the Wizards with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Right, the pass to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Pocket 6. Outside, Porzingis. The pass to Hachimura. Wizards need to get a shot off here. As they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
To New York.
Passes it to Grimes. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Randall. Pass to Brunson. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long. Now here's Porzingis. And Beal puts up a deep three. Misses. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for